Hello guys, what's up? So yesterday Bandai have made some adjustment in certain characters like uh, Sweet 3 General, Katakuri, the red version of the Katakuri, the OG one, Revolutionary Army Chief of Staff Sabo, the Blue Sabo, Hero of the Navy Monkey D Garp, Prime Garp, and Son of the King of the Pirates, Podcast the Ace. So, uh, skills are adjusted for Charlotte Katakuri. Well, so after changes, adjusted skill 1 is adjusted to be easier to land, and skill 2 is also adjusted to be easier to land. Plus, the cooldown time has been decreased by 6 seconds, and I guess easier to land means you can land it faster on the enemies. Well, the blue Sabo, the cooldown time has skill 1 cooldown time is decreased by 10%, and skill 2 cooldown time is has been decreased by 5 sorry 10 seconds, and skill 2 by 5 seconds, and skill 2 has been increased to the skill attack of 509, which is pretty high, and it has knockback effect, means he's going to be a knockback king maybe. So we'll see that. And the skills are adjusted easier to learn, means they got faster. Same goes for Monkey D Garp. The skills have been faster now, and there are no major changes in the skills because the skills are already very deadly. As if someone of you have saw the PNG's Monkey D Garp video, he is currently deadly right now, but after this adjustment, he is going to be broken. Well, now, son of the King of the Pirates, podcast the Ace. Skill 2, the Iron Kai Dente, the uh, fireball which he throws on the enemies, it has been adjusted to be easier to land, and the cooldown time has been decreased by 6 seconds to 32 seconds. Then the last one is Don Quixote family officer Corazon. So the skill 2 has been decreased by 9 seconds, and that's 46 seconds of cooldown. Well, that's also pretty high. Now, Charlotte Katakuri, he is going to be a broken one according to the character traits. When in the area around your enemy's treasure area, increased damage dealt by 30%. This was the trait 1, but now his character trait has been changed. When performing a perfect dodge, recover HP by 30%, typical anime type. When attacked by an enemy whose parameters are boosted, inflict self with nullify stagger, and reduce damage received by 30%. Means now he got good traits with the damage reduction, and he is a damage reduction guy right now. Now, when the trait 1 is when in the area around your enemy's treasure area, increase damage dealt by 30%, and also reduce damage received by 20%. So 20% damage reduction plus 30% damage reduction means 50% damage reduction. That's equivalent to an defender. And the new trait 2 is when your allies are not near the treasure area where you are at, increase damage dealt by 30%. So 30% increased damage dealt plus 30% increased damage dealt, well, it's equivalent to film red Uta, because even she has the increased damage dealt to the enemies around the enemy's treasure area by 30%, and if the enemies are inflicted with Sing Sing, further 30%. So that's equivalent to 60%, and implies he is going to be a deadly one. And increase damage to the enemies with the elements you are strong against. Green units are going to dead right now by 20%, means approximately 80% damage increase. Well, that's insane. Now, when using skill 1, attack boosted by 30% for 20 seconds, and defense boosted by 30% for 20 seconds. Means he is going to get approximately 100% damage dealt increase plus approximately 100% defense buff and damage reduction. This is the case with him right now. Means He is equivalent to a uh, meta bounty festival unit. So make sure to use him, and you can really win a lot of games with him. Now, Chief of Revolutionary Army, Chief of Staff, Sabo. So the character trait of him, new character trait is when an ally from your team is KO'd, you can recover HP by 30% and defense is boosted by 30%. And when your team has less treasure secured, resist stagger effect. Well, not the broken one. Now, when in the area around your captured treasure area, reduce damage received by 30% and boost cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 50%. And when there are 90 seconds or less remaining, means it's going to be a killer after the half time. Boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 100% and reduce damage received by 30%. Means after 90 seconds has been passed, use him, you will get 30%, 30%, that's 60% damage reduction, plus use the damage reduction set, so you will get 80% damage reduction. And if by chance the ally has been killed, well, this should be an ally or the enemy, so it would be pretty nice. And so you will get uh, if with damage reduction set you will get 80%, and when your allies are cured, well, you will get around 110% damage reduction, plus the skill 1 cooldown will be 100%, so you can spam it. Now when your HP is more than 30%, 1 HP will be left even if KO'd by the enemy, ineffective if the HP is exactly 1%. Well, now the second main character. When attacking character type captain, increase damage dealt by 30%. Now he isn't a defender, he is going to become an attacker also. And, and enemy's defense reduced by 30% means equivalent to 60% damage increase to the enemies just with one trade. Now, when attacked by character type captain, enemy reduce cooldown time of skill 2 by 5% and recover HP by 5%. Means you can knock back the enemies, get the HP recovery. When you are in the map and getting hit by the captain, you are going to get the HP recovery. What else do you need in the Garp now? No. But still, one character can beat him. The king or gun guy, the EX Luffy. Well, and when your HP is more than 70%, resist both stagger and knockback. Well, that's a cool one. Now, son of the king of the pirates podcast is uh, while you are capturing the treasure, resist stagger effect. Well, cool. And when you capture the treasure, reduce cooldown time of skill 2 by 20%. That was already there. And the new one is and recover HP by 25%, just like the snake man. So yeah, he is going to be a good runner right now. Now, when your HP is more than 70%, boost capture speed by 50%, already there. The additional one is and reduce damage received by 30%. That's cool. Now, king of the day, Dogstorm. He is also getting pretty good. For 90 seconds after the battle has started, means for the first 90 seconds, increase damage dealt by 30%, increased by the 10% from the past rate, and boost cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 100%. Means just spam the skill 1, shock the enemy, get the attack buff, die soon, then have the another one coming behind which is already broken one, then you can easily kill the enemies. Great. Now, when in the area around your enemy's treasure, increase damage dealt by 30%. It was previously there, and boost cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 50%. And it will be applied on 12th of September at 7:30 UTC. Well, yeah, this is also a cool skill. Now, cool trait. Now, the trait 2. After KOing an enemy, recover HP by 30%. Well, great. And when your HP is more than 30%, 1 HP will be left even if KO'd by the enemy. Cool. Well, he is going to be a broken. but not against EX Luffy or the Gear 5th Luffy. Means you have to use him very carefully. If you are up against the enemies with every one of them with Luffy, then you are dead, man. Then you can't do anything. You won't get the uh, that attack increase by 30% extra. Now, for Nakamamushi, character trait, I know for Doxam also it's Inuarushi. Well, after changes, the character traits are when there are 90 seconds or less remaining. Means after the first half has been elapsed, reduce damage received by 30% and boost cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 100%. Well, 1 second. Battle has started and but okay. So for the next 90 seconds, means after the half time, he will get these traits. And when your HP is more than 80%, boost capture speed by 50%. Well, it should be 70%. That would make more sense in this era. And reduce damage received by 30%. Well, cool one. And when using skill 1, boost defense is boosted by 30% and inflict self with nullify stagger for 10 seconds. Okay. Now, when you capture the treasure, recover HP by 30% has been increased by 5%. Now, for the Khorasan, when you or an ally from your team KOs an enemy, recover HP by 10%. When your team has less treasure secured, resist stagger effect. When in the area around your captured treasure area, reduce damage received by 30% and boost cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 50%. Well, this is the additional one. Well, it's fine. Not really impressed with the updates for the Khorasan. And when respawned, increase team boost gauge by 15%. Cool one. Okay, it was already that though. And speed boosted by 30% for 10 seconds. So he's getting trait of a runner when he's a defender. Well, anyways. Now, for the senior pink, the character traits in the character traits, the reduced damage received has been increased by 20%, moved to 50%. Well, while using skill 1 means you can easily swim around right now, but if you face the characters who can nullify the damage reduction, then you have to be more careful. Well, when not moving, reduce damage received by 30 when not moving. And resist stagger and being down does not apply when using a skill or when immobilized by a status effect. Means if you are just standing on a treasure area, you will get means anywhere you will get 30% damage reduction. Well, I don't know why they have included this route. Anyways, when your allies are not near the treasure area where you are at, boost capture speed by 50%. Cool. And increase treasure gauge amount when you captured. Amazing. That's just like Godusap. Now, when your team loses the treasure, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 15%. You can get access to the same swing and recover HP by 30%. Means whenever the enemy captures the treasure, the your main flag, then you will get this trait activated. And also, when you capture the treasure, you will get 25% HP recovery. Well, he is going to be a cool one, but still you have to play with him very carefully because he is fragile. And reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 20%. Means you will get the skill 1 cooldown easily. And parameters are boosted for Chief of Staff Sabo. HP attack and defenses are increased. So I guess that's it for the video then. This is just how I see the traits that have been applied to these 8 characters. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one then. See ya.